Now, would you do me a favor, please? Would you put away some of these things? Thank you. Good evening, Stephanie.
What are you doing here?
It's a family party, and I'm family.
Brooke, you weren't invited.
Are you asking me to leave?
Yes, that is exactly what I'm asking you to do.
Well, why don't we put it to a vote and ask the others if I should stay or go? In particular, Ridge and Eric.
Wait a minute. Look, if you want a scene, I'll give you a scene you won't forget. But I would prefer not to do that. I would prefer that you do the decent and polite thing and leave. Don't spoil what's a lovely family gathering. Don't make a mess of this. Just leave. Go around and go out the door.
Maria,
Si, Mrs. Forrester.
could you take my coat, please?
Si.
Thank you.
Are you so determined to ruin the evening? Are you so determined to ruin everyone's life?
I'm a Forrester, Stephanie. You should have invited me. If you want to make a scene and throw me out, go ahead. Or you can be charitable for a change. After all, it is Christmas.
Let's see now. I do know you.
I'm Brooke, Eric's wife.
Oh, of course.
You're surprised to see me here, right?
To be honest, yes, I am.
Your friend didn't invite me.
Then I have to wonder why you came.
I guess I don't want to be alone.
No. I guess you wouldn't be. Pregnant? Without a father for your baby? That's tough.
My baby does have a father.
It doesn't seem to me that either of these men are anxious to claim this child as theirs. If I were you, Brooke, I'd surely have to take that into account.
Mom. I'll help you with that. Here.
Thank you, babe.
Sure is no way to spend the holidays, is it?
You mean because the two men in our lives are both out there spending them with other women?
Well, you don't know that Jack is with Stephanie.
He's the guest of honor at that big party she's having tonight. I'd be willing to bet the rent on that.
Yeah, well, that's where Thorne is, too. I'm certain of that. At the family party. With Karen.
So how's it going with you?
Not bad. Actually, pretty well.
Last night was a success.
A resounding success.
Well, congratulations.
Would you like to do me a favor?
What might that be?
Are you going to be talking to your brother tonight?
It's a possibility.
Ask him about it.
About what?
Last night.
Ask him about last night?
Yeah, just, you know, ask around, sort of do a little fishing, get what his impressions were.
And then what?
Report back to me, of course. Excuse me. Hello, Mr. Spencer.
Hello?
Do you remember me?
Of course I remember you, Brooke. You're the troublemaker in the family.
You called me a troublemaker? Stephanie's been talking to you, hasn't she?
Young lady, nobody influences Bill Spencer.
Then why? What have I done to you?
Oh, you haven't done anything to me. It's the way that you live your life. I mean, look at you. No pride, no decorum. You know, in my day, if a young lady did what you had done, she would fade into the woodwork until the scandal was over. She certainly wouldn't come to a party that she wasn't invited to. So, good evening.
How's it going, little brother?
Not bad. Kind of tired.
Busy day?
Not really.
Busy night, though, right?
Macy, darling, I can't stand it anymore. I cannot stand watching you do this to yourself.
Mom, I'm all right.
No, you are not all right. You're miserable. You are going to stay miserable until you pick yourself up, get out of the house, and back into circulation.
Well, maybe in a month or two, but right now it's just too soon.
Too soon? Too soon for what, darling? Too soon to stop beating up on yourself? Too soon to stop spending all of your time moaning because Thorne is out with Karen Spencer? Don't you see, darling? That just makes you more desperate and more lonely.
All right. Okay, I'll go out.
Where? Where are you going?
I don't know, just out. Isn't that what you want me to do?
Honey, I am only trying to do what's best for you.
I know you are. I'm sorry.
She's here?
Yes, I asked her to leave. She wouldn't go. I can't help it. I'm going to say something.
You already have.
No.
Stephanie, please don't say anything. You'll only be playing into her hand. If you start attacking her, Eric will come to her rescue. Or worse, Ridge. Just leave her alone. Knowing Brooke, she'll dig her own grave.
Well, if she doesn't start fairly soon, I'll dig it for her.
What do you mean, busy night?
Talking about last night.
Oh,
You and Karen, remember?
yeah. Right.
Look, Thorne, I don't mean to pry if you don't want to talk about it.
Actually, Ridge, I don't want to talk about it.
Karen is ecstatic. She's as happy as I've ever seen her.
Yeah, she is, isn't she? Excuse me, I gotta get a drink.
Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can see every couple tries to stop. Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Would you like to hear another?
No thanks.
I'm crushed.
How you doing, Sly?
Yeah, well, it's the holidays. I'm working. What more can I ask for, right?
How about a day off?
A day off? Well, then I'd probably run around looking like you. The best way to forget your problems is to work.
That's all I've been doing lately.
Okay, so why stop now? Why don't you come back here and give me a hand?
You really mean that?
Of course I mean that. Why should I be miserable all by myself? There's beer to put away.
Hey.
So what's up with you?
Well, you know, the usual. Heartache, despair, grief.
Thorne thing.
Past tense.
The Thorne thing.
You know, I really must have done something awful in a former life.
Why do you say that?
Because I sure as hell am paying for it now.
Hello.
Brooke, I didn't see you come in.
Sheila, Eric.
Look, about our meeting today.
I don't think now's a good time to talk about the meeting. I'm not so sure there's a right time for that.
I never did hear about that meeting. Exactly what happened.
Oh, you would have loved it, Stephanie. I was treated like a low-grade infection.
That's not true.
Eric, I'm a problem. You've all made that very clear. Can we please drop the subject for tonight?
It's getting cold out here. You gotta warm me up.
Interesting party, isn't it?
Your mother always has interesting parties.
Yeah, well, she has interesting kids.
She has interesting in-laws, too.
Are you talking about Thorne's wife?
I'm talking about your wife.
My wife? Oh, well, my wife is interesting to say the least.
You know what I want for Christmas?
What?
A couple of days in the mountain at Big Bear.
Yeah? Skiing?
I think we'll have some time for that, too.
In that case, you've got it.
Mr. Forrester, I will hold you to that.
I look forward to you holding me.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Yuletide carols being sung by choir. And folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight.
So what do you want for Christmas, little boy?
Oh, well, I'm a pretty easy guy to please.
All right, then why don't you tell me exactly how I can please you?
I don't have to tell you anything, because you already know.
Are you glad you married me?
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Are you sure? Even with everything that's going on?
Listen to me. Nothing in this world could change the way I feel about you.
You know what? Your trial separation isn't going to work if you keep hanging out in LA the whole time.
So what do you suggest I do?
How about a change in venue? And there's only one place to go for a major adjustment, and that's right out here at this beach.
You think I should move to Malibu?
Okay, picture it. You come home from a hard day at work, beaten down, tired. You kick your shoes off and you walk out to the water's edge and you sit in the sand and listen to the surf. Then you watch the sun sink down in the ocean. All my problems, every last one of them, they all sink right down into the ocean with that big orange ball. Think about it.
I already am.
Okay, so let's get this beer put away.
Leaving so soon?
Yes.
You just got here.
My babysitter has to go home early.
That's not true. You're leaving because you finally see the light.
I never should have gone to Europe.
No, Brooke. I think you should never have come back from Europe.
You took advantage while I was away, Stephanie.
I did?
Yes. I know how you operate. Everybody's treating me differently, and I know it's your fault.
You're no source of joy to Eric and to Ridge. The joy that those men have in their lives come from the women that they love, not some conniving tramp who uses her unborn child, who flaunts it at every opportunity. Do yourself a favor. Go back to Europe now. Go and be with your parents to have the baby. I'll even arrange for you to get a job.
I think you better check with Rich first. I'm sure he'll have something to say about that.
You just saw him, didn't you? I certainly did. Dancing with Taylor, they practically made love while they were dancing. Don't you understand? Ridge does not care. There's nothing left for you here. There's nothing for you here but misery. And tonight should have proven that to you beyond any shadow of a doubt. I'm sorry. But you know what? Your life is empty here.